Good evening, everyone. Yes, we've been on a hiatus,
Evening.
but we're back. We're back. We are back
Okay.
with some exciting things to talk about, right, Wendy? We are
We
back.
do, we do. We got some information for you, yes.
And you know what? And we want you guys, please leave us some comments because we're going to give some information to you, but you might have more information than we have, which will benefit a lot more people. So when you want to get it started?
Today's topic, correct me if I'm wrong, today's topic is about where to meet eligible men.
Absolutely. That's
Okay,
it.
okay, where to meet eligible men for marriage. Or is that?
Yeah, if you really
You want to
want
say
to,
that?
yeah, if you really
Okay,
want, you're looking to settle down, get married, find a significant other long term,
okay,
not just
okay,
sit
yeah.
around.
Okay, so so you guys might know more about that than we do since we don't have one. But
That
we got
that's
some theories
that's a
about it.
temporary thing, folks. That's just temporary.
Right. The summer is what we're in spring right now, right? The summer
Exactly.
we gotta,
Summer is almost here.
so we gotta try some of these things out. We gotta not just talk about them, Chris. We gotta really try and
And
try.
we do. Well, but we did good last year. We did some
Oh
things.
yeah, oh yeah,
We'll definitely do some things this year as well. And
yeah.
we will bring it to you guys because you know what? The one thing that we did notice is that we got lots of views when we were out and about doing things. So we're gonna do some things this summer. Give you some ideas.
Right, right. Okay, so we wanted to kind of get away from the same old list, right? The dog park and the gym and right. Now I
Yeah.
did get the gym is a really good place, I believe, but there are like there's a prime time
Yeah,
for
and you have to find the right gym too. It's got to be put it like this, folks, ladies. You have to leave your neighborhood. You do not have to go to the gym in your neighborhood.
Oh,
There's probably a better gym in another neighborhood. It's
okay.
okay. You can go there.
Okay, but I'm understanding prime time is 7 a.m. before 7 a.m. Woo. And after 5.
Right. If it's before 7 a.m., those are still the working people. The retired people don't come until after
They
7.
don't come now. Okay, okay. You're probably right about that. You're probably right. But sporting events, but we kind of know that you got to go to live sporting events, not just live. Live is good, but you can go to a bar, someplace like
In a bar, right, Wendy, that's one of the normal things, a bar or a restaurant. That's
I mean to watch a sporting event, though.
okay.
Yeah. So that's the difference because they are there to watch the sporting events.
That is true.
Yeah.
So go to a bar like when there's a major game or something like that.
Right.
On a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, guys? Not necessarily at night either. Sometimes late afternoon.
Oh yeah, that's when the colleges play and things, right? Good point. Good point. Number one, Chris, and I believe this because I do go out from time to time by myself. Go solo.
Oh yeah, because I've done that. Absolutely. Do not sit at home waiting for your girlfriends to go. First of all, that's more.
Because they might cancel on you. They
That's
do
more
that a lot.
competition, and that's more competition. Just be safe. Just be safe. But you
Yeah.
don't know the extra competition. You don't know all the extra baggage.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you go out solo, a lot of my guy friends recommend that. So, if you feel a little uncomfortable about it, you can let somebody know where you're going, maybe let your girlfriend know, I'm heading here alone.
Right.
So, just to be on the safe side. But I do think that is tried and true. Right. Let's see. House parties, friends parties, that kind of thing. But that goes back to what you said about networking with your friends.
Right. That's
now. Have you thought of this one, Chris? This one's interesting.
What's that?
After 5 networking events.
Okay, no, I like that.
It's possible that you could, depend. It just depends.
But you could probably just Google that in your city, wherever you are. Google after 5 networking events, and I guarantee you a bunch of things will pop up. A bunch of things will pop up.
So, let's see. Coffee shop is typical. That's typical.
Yeah, but you know what, girl? It is a typical one, but go to Starbucks in the afternoon because a lot of men use Starbucks as their office, okay? If they got their own business. So,
Keep hearing that one. I keep hearing that. I have not tried that one out, but I do keep hearing that. That's a good place, Starbucks. In the afternoon, like during the week, on the weekend.
yeah, during the week. No, during the week because it's like
Okay,
their
okay.
office. They got
Gotcha.
their own little
Now,
corner.
how about this one? Cruise night. And if you don't know what cruise night is, it's kind of like antique car, vintage cars, when they drive them around.
Okay.
Older
That's
guys like that
different.
kind of
Okay,
stuff.
I like that. Okay, I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, that's a good one. Boat shows, car shows, all in the same kind of,
Because
you
you're
know,
definitely going to find a lot of men, because men, ladies, let's be real, they like to show off their cars.
they like to show they like the toys. So
Exactly.
motorcycle, same thing, show whatever, right? Street festivals, jazz festivals, yes, of course. What do you think about karaoke, Chris?
Well, I'm gonna put it like this: all the men that I've seen at karaoke, they need to stay at karaoke. I'm sorry, but you know what? I never say no to no. I won't say no because you never know.
You
If
never know.
you enjoy karaoke, then definitely it might be a spot for you to visit.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
don't make that the place you go by yourself. Go with your girlfriends. Because you're gonna get some, you need somebody to laugh with. You don't want to sit in the corner.
Yeah, you need
Laugh
some,
by
yeah, you need
yourself.
some backup singers with
You need somebody to laugh with because you're gonna get some laughs at karaoke.
right, right. Historical events, which
Okay.
I think that's a good one. Fireworks, you might be able to
Uh-huh.
do that at fireworks. Beach walk, trail walks, typical, right?
Right. But still, yeah, those are still good though.
Yeah. Bourbon tasting.
Oh, yes, because men like bourbon and cigars,
Yeah.
especially
Bourbon,
older
whiskey, all of that.
ladies,
Yeah.
especially older gentlemen, okay? So
Yes.
that 50 and over set,
Yes.
those men like their bourbon and cigars.
Yes. That is true. So I think that'll be that wine tour was on here too, but we did that. We didn't see anything.
We didn't say no, we have fun, but no, I say no to what.
Right. I don't know
Well, but
about
you
that one.
know, this is weird, Wendy. We say no to that, but a lot of men do drink red wine, but maybe they don't do tours like that. That
Yeah, I
might
think
be
it's gotta drag them. Their girlfriend or their wife is gonna drink.
right. Exactly. I agree.
Farmers market is on there. I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. The
Yeah.
farmer's
Probably
market.
like a Saturday morning,
Well, you know what? They say that going to the grocery store on Saturday, because men generally, when they leave the gym, they go to the grocery store.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's probably a good one.
We being trolled. We're trolling people.
Oh, and we already said Home Depot and all of those.
Yeah, exactly. That's always a good place. And
What you got?
ladies,
What you got on your list?
well, let me just make a note about Home Depot. And ladies, don't be like Wendy and I. If the gentleman asks you if you need some help, you're looking at something, or if you're trying to read something, don't be that
Don't tell
independent.
me you got it.
No, don't do that. Absolutely, I would love that. I would love your opinion. What do you think? No, I can't reach that. Thank you so
How
much.
do you use this? I need to buy this, but how do
Well,
you
when you
use
start
it?
a conversation, what are you shopping for today? Are you redoing your home? Are you remodeling?
Yeah,
There's a way to work it. We're learning. We're in the trenches learning as well.
yeah, yeah.
So I wanted to just touch on, Wendy, you talked about a lot of those normal places to meet people, or meeting people through friends, but work is a good place.
Oh,
Not for me
excellent.
though.
Yes, yeah. A lot of people have met.
I don't lay where I work at, so that one doesn't work for me. But school, and that's for younger people, college, I would say, is definitely, because a lot of people have met their
Wait a
husband.
minute, Chris. Wait, let's back it up.
What's that? I don't lay where I work at. I don't. I've never.
But there are so many marriages that have begun that way. And listen,
I have
but wait, but wait,
I
wait.
just
Yeah, yeah. You're about to
I'm with you. I'm listening.
so because you're about to retire, it would be the perfect time for you to meet somebody at work.
You know what?
Because it's not gonna be that issue,
No,
that
that's true. This would be the time. Absolutely.
yeah,
This would be the time. But before that, I know I know when you do the same thing, you get the same results. You have to do things differently. But
Mhm.
that's one that if I were going to continue working through some more years, I would
Yeah.
probably still say no to that. But considering that I'm trying to not do that,
Mhm. Mhm.
yes, you have a very good point there. So work, yes, definitely for
So,
now.
so tomorrow when you go back to work, then open
Bye.
your eyes.
Online dating, that's a normal one. And you talked about well, bars and restaurants, if you're just going out to a bar to have a drink, I guess. And you know what? If you go out to a bar to have a drink, go on an off day. Don't go when everybody else goes. Go like on Tuesday and Wednesday or something like that. Even if and you know what? If you go to a restaurant, sit at the bar and eat. You know, that's okay.
Yeah.
If you're not a big drinker, that's okay. Just sit at the restaurant and eat because that's where you're gonna find a lot of the single gentlemen coming in and maybe having a glass of wine or some bourbon or whatever, at the bar. So sit at the bar. If you go out by yourself for dinner, sit at the bar and enjoy your meal. And your place of worship. Yeah. I don't know. It seems like every church that I've ever really been a big part of, everybody was already married, which is a good thing, but they were already
Yeah,
married,
I don't, not at mine.
you know.
But I mean,
So
that's one, I call that's one that is always on the list.
it is, no, it
Yeah.
is. And those are all the normal ones. But hey, so I have a few here. Speed dating.
Okay.
Speed dating. Have you
Okay.
ever done speed dating,
I
Wendy?
have never done speed
Oh, you
dating.
gotta do speed dating, girl. And they probably I know that that online site Match, they do speed dating. They have that they offer that every now and then.
Okay.
But you can probably find it online anywhere. I'm sure there are other entities that offer things like that. Also, single cruises, actual cruises. Go
Oh,
on
yes, yes.
a single cruise. One of those short cruises, maybe 4 days, 3 nights, something like that.
Or even a day one, Chris. You don't have the
Oh,
ones
that's true
that go
too.
for
A
the
day
day.
cruise, yes, or a dinner cruise. You can even,
Hmm.
because ladies, you have to get out. You always want to think about safety first, but you have to get out of the habit of wanting to be in groups with women. You don't necessarily have to do that. That's just too. That's the additional competition that you don't need. But you know what? You always have to
You
be
keep
safe,
saying
though.
that.
It is. That's competition. Also, and you talked about this volunteering at charity events that men would normally volunteer at, like men will always volunteer at anything that has to do with young men developing and uplifting young men. So,
Mhm.
and women can volunteer at those kinds of charity events as well. And we talked about playing golf, and that's for anyone because, in today's world, men from the age of 25 to 75 play golf. So, women at any age group can meet someone, at if you're taking golf lessons or something like that. And you know what? You don't even have to take lessons. Just get you some, get you a couple. Uh, I know this is gonna sound crazy. You don't know how to use them, but get you a couple golf sticks and some balls, and just go out there and start hitting.
You said
And
golf sticks.
well,
Clubs.
clubs. I said sticks. See there? I don't know. Some golf clubs. Get you some golf clubs because if nothing else, you're gonna look crazy. And some man's gonna come up to you and say, "Miss, do you need some help? Would you like me to show you how to do that? Show you how to do that swing or whatever? Or do you have more clubs? You only have one."
Okay, okay. Here's the thing with that, Chris, and this is just me. I'm just gonna play the devil's advocate right
Oh,
there.
go ahead.
Because I like it. It's definitely a good idea. So my mind is thinking logically, how do we get there? Because isn't it, don't you, can anybody isn't like a club or something with the golf
Yeah, yes, it is.
membership or something?
No, a lot of them, or well, okay, so I don't think you have to go. I don't think that you need to belong to the club if you just go do the practice, if you go to one of those practice ranges.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's what I would suggest. Go to a practice range. And if you know someone, of course, let them know that you'd like to go to the golf club with them one time. Where did I go? I went to a golf club in Fayetteville with a friend of mine. And when I tell you, I didn't know what I was doing, but I had fun. I,
Oh,
it
yes,
was my, it
it
was
would be.
it was myself and she and two of her male friends. We had the best time.
And
It
did
was
they show you how, they show you how to
yeah,
do it?
girl, and I was better than I thought I was. I was like,
What does that mean exactly?
well, I was hitting the long shots, long range shots, girl.
Okay.
They weren't going off into the sand dune or into the forest. No, I was surprised. I knows I couldn't see that ball where it was going, but when we finally got there, I seen where it landed at. But what else? Let's see. Oh yeah, join a meetup. And you can Google this for sure. A lot of the online dating sites have meetup clubs. In those meetup clubs, they meet up at different locations, they do different things. There may be a game night or something like that, or they may meet up, to go have dinner.
That's a good idea.
So and those clubs exist. I know a lot of online dating sites have them, but I think you can also Google meetup clubs and
Yeah,
you can join one
Facebook
of
has
those.
some.
Do they? Okay,
Yeah,
okay, good, good,
yes.
good. So now I wanted to, because I want to, I want you guys to in the comments leave us a note and let us know if you believe these are the normal places or places and people that you would normally meet someone like through mutual friends. So I took this information from someone on Instagram, and I'm assuming this person must have taken it from a survey or something. So uh, the information read this way: mutual friends, 32%, work, 18%, school, 17%, online dating, 12%, a bar or a restaurant, 8%, and a place of worship, 5%. So, Wendy, would you give mutual friends, have you met more people through mutual friends? Would you give that a higher percentage or lower or the same?
Give me the number again for that one.
32%.
32. So that was the highest then. That's,
That is the highest, but that's
yeah.
the lowest for me that I've met fewer people through friends.
I've been some blind dates. And I
Okay,
mean, not that work.
but would you say it's more than 32%?
Um, I say that's probably the best way to meet some, because you do have a point of reference.
Right, but would you say for you?
It,
See, for me, it wouldn't be if I was thinking about just me personally. I've
yeah,
met fewer people through mutual friends, so that would be probably 20% for me.
yeah. I think that you are more likely to meet somebody that you have something in common with that way.
But have you for you?
Yes, yes.
No. So, but what I'm saying is,
Percentage wise,
yeah.
I think that 30 is pretty accurate.
All right. So
Yeah.
for me, it would be 20% because I've not met that many people through mutual friends. Work is going to be 0 for me.
Well, work, I mean, because I work with a lot of much younger people, so
No.
yeah.
What about in the past?
In the past, yeah, when I was younger and everybody was, it was kind of like college.
Right.
Everybody was the same, pretty much the same age. So yeah, you had a bigger dating pool for sure.
Okay. What about online?
Oh, I have had zero success online, but to be honest, I have not probably given it as much effort because it is such work to me.
Work. You're right. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's tiring. What do you think? What do you think? What was the number for online?
12%. I would just take that down to 10% for me. I've met lots of people online, but no one that I would actually no, that I would have actually ended up having a relationship with long term, honestly. Mm-mm.
How many of those ones that you met on there did you have a date with?
Most of them.
Okay,
At
okay,
least one day. Yeah. At
okay.
least one day. Mhm.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to say a bar. This is a bar and a restaurant. Now I'm going to say when I was younger, I made lots of men in the bars,
Yeah.
and I think maybe most people did.
Yes.
And when I was younger, that's where I met most of the people that I dated was in a club. In all honesty, and I'm sure that if you frequented clubs, if you're over 50 or in that 40 to 60 range when you were younger, and going to the club, more often, you probably will say that, yeah,
Yeah.
that's where you had a lot of your dates at as well, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
so now 8% would be, I'd say, good guess for now, but back in the day, I would have said 50%.
Well, it's probably because you're not going, like I say, not going as often.
Exactly,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. And place of worship is 0 for me as well.
I've never met anybody that way.
No, neither have I. Neither.
I mean, never met anybody that I dated that way.
Right.
Yeah.
And I seriously try not to go to church looking for men. I try to go to get the word.
There's that.
You know what I mean? Try to get the word.
Yes.
But no, some people do. Some people actually do go to church looking for a husband. You know what I
A
mean?
lot of men go to church looking for women. I'm not going to so much say why.
And you say women are not wives.
Yes, they do. They like church going women. You know what I mean?
That's true. So
That's
hey,
a thing.
everybody out there, we need you to leave us a comment. If you have other places where you can recommend that will be good places to meet someone, please leave that in the comments for us. And also just leave us a general comment. What do you think about dating, the dating pool today?
Yeah.
'Cause, next week we're going to talk about when you get discouraged with the dating pool. What next? What do you
What
do
do you
now?
do? What do you do?
What do you do at that point? So listen, please, we need you. We're trying to grow and build here. We need you to subscribe, right, Wendy? What else do we need?
Subscribe, comment, like, share.
Because we have you're viewing it, so if everyone that viewed one of our videos would hit that like button and subscribe, we'd be on our way and we can all continue to leave you guys all this great comment because you're watching it, so you must like it. So
Yeah.
help us out here. Help us
Yeah.
out. All right, well, so listen, Wendy, I will see you next week. Have a wonderful week, and we will be back to talk about what do you do when when you get discouraged with the dating pool. You got to do
Hey,
something different, right?
you have to do something. The definition of insanity, right? Is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different results.
I know, right? All right, well, we will see you all next week. Have a good week, everybody.
Bye, everybody.